Welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video for some really exciting news right now. Now, before I even begin to discuss the bombardment of news, huge shout out to Lindsay Stanton on Twitter. Oh my god, we would be nowhere without her right now for finding all this news in regards to Spider-Man PS4 possibly appearing at this event, which you're seeing a trailer for right now. She has been going crazy on Twitter, finding updates for anything possible in regards to Spider-Man PS4 and its possible appearance at this event. It is crazy, and it is insane that, again, this is just like DICE. So, kind of pausing right here. Sxsw Gaming. If you are not aware of what this is, you're not alone. This is like DICE all over again. I have never heard about this conference in my entire life. I've never even heard this, combination of letters to form that, abbreviation. I've never heard of this gaming event whatsoever, but to basically break it down for you, this is what it is. So Sxsw stands for South by Southwest. Now the X is supposed to be like by, 4x4, they do 4x4, something like that. So it's South by Southwest Gaming 2017. And what it is, the best way to describe it is like a miniature E3. So it goes over with gaming, goes over with music, it appreciates the technological arts, it appreciates people's ambitions and game developers and creators and, marketing people. Like you saw in that trailer there's like people playing arcade games, board games, having fun, dancing. Again, it's like a mini E3, but more conventional and a lot less, intense and less marketable. But it's just small, but still really huge at the same time. So here's Lindsay Stanton right here. Please go follow her on Twitter. Her link will be in the description. And also, huge shout out to the Talented Gamer HD. Lindsay is the one who posted all these tweets on her Twitter page, but I heard of all this from the Talented Gamer HD, so without him, I probably would not have stumbled upon this. So, I'm going to break down each and every little thing as I possibly can, because all of this is extremely important. So right here, Lindsay says, Insomniac Games are attending Sxsw 2017 from March 10th to March 16th, or from March 19th. It sounds like another GDC deal, but their chief brand officer is attending. Biggest part of the entire video right here, folks. So, Chief Brand Officer. What is that? So first, let's go over what is happening. So, Ryan Schneider, as you can see, is the Chief Brand Officer for Insomniac Games. It's very strange why he has no picture, but he does have an official Twitter page, which I will also link in the description so you can bombard him with as many tweets if you want to. Now, right here, it says in the description, the ever-changing video games industry is a tough business, even for seemingly established independent AAA game studios. Insomniac Games, Psyonix, and Remedy Entertainment are all independent game studios who have been making games for over 15 years. Each has had to reinvent itself in the process to maintain relevance and to survive. During that time, each studio has gone through significant changes. Teams have grown into the hundreds. Technology keeps changing, and doing multiple projects is a necessity. Insomniac have gone into VR while working on large-scale AAA games like Spider-Man. Psyonix has experienced life-changing success with Rocket League and Remedy Entertainment, blah, blah, blah. So they continue with that, and again, they continue on for this event. This is the schedule for Sxsw. I'll put the link in the description for this website as well so you can check all around it. Right there, primary access, gaming wristband, platinum badge, interactive badge, film badge, music badge, art wristband. So that's kind of how to enter the event. But right there, format is a panel. It is a panel to discuss things. Event type is a session. Track, Sxsw Gaming. Level intermediate, so that just means the access amount for people to go in. The important part for the event type being a session and the format being a panel is that is exactly what E3 is them discussing and interviewing and talking about the process of their games and talking about the thorough development parts that are passionate for game creators. Now, why is it so important that this man right here, Ryan Schneider, is attending this event? Right there, he is a chief brand officer, folks. That is huge. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is this related to Spider-Man, and what is a Chief Brand Officer? Right here, as you can see, a Chief Brand Officer, a CBO, is a relatively new executive-level position at a corporation, company, organization, or agency, which typically reports to the CEO or board of directors and is responsible for the brand's image, experience, and promise. Amongst the main part here is that they are mainly involved with the marketing. As we can see right here, a Chief Brand Officer is relatively new, and the promise. To continue, that was the same description as before. To continue over here, the Brand Officer oversees marketing, advertising, design, public relations, and customer service. Some of the more notable organizations to establish a CBO position include the American Automobile Association, as well as a lot of others. But again, this relates to the customers. This relates to people buying the company's products. This can relate to something as simple as a merchandise plush toy for Ratchet and Clank. Or, I don't know, a trailer for a AAA Spider-Man video game is what I am getting at, everybody. They've been silent for so long. DICE, it didn't happen. GDC, it didn't happen. PAX East is from March 8th to March 10th. Now, the interesting thing about this is, this Sxsw event is, as you can see right here, it is really about gaming and arts and a lot of other really passionate things. But if you can read that part right there, join us in the Austin Convention Center in Austin, Texas from March 16th to March 18th for Sxsw Gaming 2017. So, this whole convention is more than a week long. It starts from March 10th and ends on March 19th. But the gaming parts of it, everybody, the gaming sequences, the gaming section of this entire conference, this whole convention, is from the 16th of March to the 18th of March. And as you can see right here, Lindsay was kind enough to take screenshots of the advertisement video that they were playing on the Sxsw website to advertise for this whole convention, as you saw me playing in the beginning of this video. That right there is a huge triple screen layered platform format, which, if you do not recognize it, look back at E3 2015 for Sony's presentation, E3 2015. That is almost identical to the same presentation board and, panel place that they were presenting at. It's not the exact same place, but it is very similar, in which they showed trailers, in which they show gameplay, in which they have people going up there to talk, to interview. But again, this is very important to a lot of things, especially since it's for the gaming sequences right here, taking place on March 16th to March 18th, 2017, the Austin Convention Center. The gaming serves as the nexus for all things gaming and geek culture at SSXW, with more expanded content than ever before across the Gaming Expo, Gaming Awards, and gaming program. Take a moment to explore all that SXSW Gaming 2017 has to offer on our own website. Now, the very, very, very important thing here is that Lindsay, again, is super awesome. Right here, she reports that Insomniac games are not on the schedule yet for this whole thing on March 16th, but we still have March 17th and March 18th. Now, right here, she also informs us that Ryan Schneider will be speaking at a panel called Surviving as a AAA Game Studio. And it sounds like they do stuff how they did at GDC. Now, again, we are fully confirmed that they are going there. They're going to talk there. We know when they are going, and we know what they're talking about. However, it is not confirmed or deconfirmed that it is about Spider-Man PS4. They are going. They're going to be there. We have a confirmed date. They have not debunked this at all. We keep saying it's Spider-Man. They haven't said anything on Twitter yet, but just take this as a sigh of relief. I'm super excited. Again, I am an advocate of the Spring Street theory. I do believe that we will get more of this game before E3 2017, since this is basically a miniature version of E3, this whole Sxsw convention. And this is the list of what we have so far of what's going on there. Insomniac Games is not on this list, but the convention for the gaming is on March 16th, March 17th, and March 18th. And the times, as you can see, it starts at 12 p.m. and ends at 8 p.m. So we still have some time, but just stay truthful to this. Please go on Lindsay Statton's Twitter, go on Ryan Schneider's Twitter, and go on Talented Gamer HD's Twitter, and also go on the Spidey Squad's Twitter. We have an official Twitter page now, so we are now officially on Twitter, and we will update you on everything Spider-Man PS4 and everything Spider-Man in general. Thank you so much for watching, true believers. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.